Need some coins or MT for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the fastest and cheapest coins anywhere, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we have an extremely expensive gameplay. We have Jerry Rice and Luke Kuechly both on the team, and they're both powered up, which Jerry Rice's full legend right now is going for like 1.2 mil, and the top set piece, well, still going for like 1.2 mil. So pretty much this card right now is like 2.5 million coins to build. That's, of course, if you don't do the set and get that card back as BND, which we did do the set. But I do want to give a shout out to Zirksee for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subs to the channel. Turn the notification bell on and comment down below. Noti Gang. And also, guys, tomorrow is Sunday, so we have the NFL tomorrow. But today we have basketball and college football. I will be doing some basketball pick'ems later today, so if you guys want to check those out, you can find those over on Twitter. May even be posted by the time this gameplay goes live. May be posted a little bit after this gameplay goes live. But if you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100 and follow me on Twitter for my picks. As I said, guys, we have Jerry Rice and Kuechly on the team. Now, Jerry is the first wide receiver in the game to get route tech, so that's going to be really good. I'll tell you guys that. 92 speed, 89 excel. He's got 92 short, 90 medium, 88 deep route running after the catch. Really good. 93 juke, 94 break tackle, 94 change of direction. In terms of abilities, running yak him up. I'm not running double me just because he's 6'2", so like he's got pretty solid height to him, right? You could definitely get some high balls to him, whatever, but I feel like yak him up for how I'm going to use him is probably better because he's not lining up outside. I personally have him in the slot. And then route tech for 2 AP, which is quicker cuts while running routes. Pretty much going to help a ton with separation versus man. He also does have deep out elite here, slide apprentice, run off elite. Some pretty solid abilities if you want to throw him on him. And then, of course, his team camps. But also, guys, we have Luke Kuechly on the team. 90 speed, 90 excel, 87 strength, 89 block shed, 90 hit power, 90 zone, 6'3", 94 jumping with 90 change of direction. Also has an 89 block shed, only a 65 man. But in terms of abilities on him, of course, you got to run Lurker for 1 AP. He does also get inside stuff, pick artist, mid zone KO if you want to run, any of these, whatever. And then Legends and Panthers. Let's get into it. If you guys are looking to get better at Madden 23 and you want tips, ebooks, and advice from Madden pros, then make sure to check out hotroute.tips and use code ZERK for 10% off and get better at Madden 23 today. All right, so let's get into this now, guys. This is a MUT Champs game, so we need to win this game. My opponent has Casper, Peppers. I don't remember who that last one was. There's my top 3. All right, so I'm really excited to use her on Luke Kuechly. I gotta say, I absolutely love Luke Kuechly cards, and this one's really good. So let's see what we can do here. 2nd and 8 coming up, and my opponent actually decided to run the ball, and I'll be honest, I pass committed. So definitely not a smart move there, but I'm not gonna pass commit. I'm gonna see what he does here. And yep, once again, another run. Should be able to stuff him this time. All right, so it looks like my opponent may like to run the football quite a bit, as on 2nd and 11, once again, he is going to run the ball, and CMC, good run there. Now on 3rd and 1, with how much this guy has ran the ball, I kind of expected another run. He QB sneaked it. Once again, my opponent just continues to run the football here. And I feel like, yep, once again, he decides to run the ball again with a handoff to Crabtree. All right, let's see if he finally decides to throw the football, and he does, and it's going to be a screen. I'm all over it. Pick it. Pick the ball. That's one thing that has to change in this game. The fact that, like, offensive players, like, he would have caught that, right? Had he been there with his receiver, he would have caught that for sure. But defenders just cannot catch tipped passes. Like, it is absolutely crazy. And on 3rd down and 3, fully expected that run. And on 4th and 1, I think that he is going to try to QB sneak this again. Is he really going to try to QB sneak this? Let's see, he's audible. He's about to get delayed game. That is a terrible move. All right, so I don't really know what my opponent was doing there. I think he, like, backed out of doing the QB sneak. I'm pretty sure that's what he had planned. Did he make it? He made it. So now we're out on offense. Let's see what we can do. 2nd down, we're going to have Jerry. Yep, we got Jerry Rice. Good catch there. Try to make the man miss. Now, of course, whenever I do gameplays, I always find myself, force feeding that wide receiver. So I'm obviously going to try to get him the ball, but let's also, move the ball down the field. Zeke, good broken tackle. Also, because of Jerry having route tech, I'm really hoping my opponent decides to run some man, because if he tries to run some man coverage, it is not going to go good for him. Jerry with the beautiful catch. All right, second down coming up, and I think we're going to get Jerry. Jerry, yup, we got it. Jerry Rice, high ball, go get that ball. Let's go, Jerry. Already 3 catches for 46 yards, and now we're down to the 21-yard line, and once again, we're going to throw a pick. That's on me. That is so bad. Again, what did I just say earlier? I forced the ball to players. I really just can't help myself. I just absolutely cannot help myself whenever I'm doing a gameplay with a wide receiver, especially when I get down to the red zone. I just have to give them the ball. Like, I am just legally obliged to give them the football, as my opponent once again is going to try to run the ball. It's honestly funny, but I say it in almost every single gameplay, and it remains true. It is not a Zirksee gameplay if I do not throw an interception by trying to force feed the wide receiver, or just in general, maybe a tight end, whatever, that I am doing the gameplay with. I'm just notorious for it. But with only 50 seconds left here, my opponent is still running chew clock and not using any of his timeouts, and once again, he's going to go to the run game here with CMC. Some questionable clock management, to say the least, that's for sure. 2nd and 7 coming up, though. He's going to motion over Dave Casper. And let's see what he's going to do. He decides to throw the football. I'm going to look out for CMC, and this time we get the pick. So now we managed to get the interception there with Luke Kuechly. And on 1st and 10, once again, we're going to be the high ball this to Calvin Johnson. Try to make him miss in the open field. Calvin with a stiff arm and a broken tackle. We're now down to the 27-yard line. And oh, I thought I was going to get Jerry Rice for a second. But we'll just take off Steve McNair. 2nd down and 9 coming up. And I really want to try to get Jerry Rice into the end zone. So I'm going to look to go to him here. Again, though, he's not open. And on 3rd down and 9, I'm just going to give the ball to whoever is open here for the touchdown. If I can get someone. Jerry, I did it again. Stop forcing the ball to Jerry Rice. Stop forcing the ball to Jerry Rice. All right, I've learned my lesson. Let me stop force-feeding the ball to Jerry. We'll just get him the ball when he gets open. 3rd down and 10. And here, we're going to have Harold Carmichael one-on-one, and I'm always going to take that whenever I have the chance. See what happens when I'm not trying to force-feed the ball to Jerry Rice? We actually get into the end zone. So now let's see what we can do out here on defense. Can we get another user pick with Luke? That would be amazing, as he's about to run the ball. Nope, he actually is passing the football. I'm looking out for that over the middle. That's a nice throw. That's a nice throw to Crabtree. All right, 3rd down and 9 coming up. My opponent here is pretty much going to have to throw the football. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to look out over the middle, and Gilmore. What? Can someone explain to me how that was not an interception? Like, in what universe is that pass there not intercepted? That is insane. That was pretty crazy. 2nd down and 12 coming up, though. Let's see what my opponent's going to do here. Okay, he is going to be actually passing the football. I'm looking out over the middle, and Gilmore unfortunately got beat by Crabtree. All right, 2nd down and 14. Would not be surprised at all if this here was a run. And it's actually not going to be a run. Okay, we have pretty much everything covered, and Palomalu on Casper. All right, 3rd down and 7. Will he run the football here? I think he's going to. Is he going to run? I think this is a run coming up, right? Inside zone? Nope, actually not going to be a run. And I'm all over that. Gilmore finally gets his interception that he should have had on the last drive, or this drive actually a couple plays ago. So Gilmore comes away with his interception, and now I'm going to go right back to force feed the ball to Jerry and see what we can do. You know what? With the way my opponent's been running his defense, I think Jerry Rice is about to get open. Yep, Jerry is going to be open. He literally blitzed the corner that was supposed to be on Jerry. So 5 catches for 59 yards so far, but I think this is going to be one-on-one with a safety here. And I may chuck this up. Actually, no, we're going to have Carmichael wide open on the corner route. That would have been usually Jerry Rice. Usually would have been where he's at, but I actually swapped him. So now we're down to the 43-yard line. I'm going to look out for him underneath here. He had a D lineman on him, and he's not going to be able to catch up. Jerry fighting for extra yards. Let's go. I will say, unfortunately so, I don't think my opponent has ran man like one single time. My opponent just does not run man coverage. But Jerry Rice is still showing you what he can do, getting open, fighting for yards. He's good. But of course, it's my luck that my opponent would not be a man coverage guy the time I'm trying to show off route tech. Down to the 8-yard line now, though, and we might quick fire this one in. Yup, Jerry Rice, get into the end zone. Wanted that TD. All right, so now my opponent is pretty much forced here to pass the ball. We're up 14-3, and I'm hoping he tries to go over the middle because I'm going to be right here with Luke Kuechly trying to get a pick, and oh, come on, man. That right there should have been interception number 2. Is what it is. Let's see if we can get him again, though. He shouldn't run the football here, right? Down by 11 points, only 2 minutes left. Definitely should not be running the football, and once again, he keeps throwing that. I'll give it to him. If he wants to pick up 5 yards on that throw with this much time left, go right ahead. I will gladly give you that like pretty much every single play, as Gilmore almost had another pick. I gotta say, aside from me force feeding the ball to Jerry and throwing 2 interceptions doing so, definitely was a good gameplay, right? Luke Kuechly, you guys can see he's very, very fluid out here, very fast, obviously just overall a really, really, really good user, and we ended up getting an interception. Probably should have had like 2 or 3 though. It's just a little unfortunate that my opponent is just not someone who runs man coverage, because that's really where route tech is going to show up. And you guys were able to see that versus man, he just absolutely torches it, but still was able to get open a lot and get a lot of catches. Now here, I think we're going to be able to get Jerry open across the middle on the run. Great throw. Jerry Rice with a juke move. Let's go. 4th down and 10 coming up, down on the 15-yard line, and I'm looking to go to Jerry Rice. Who else would I be targeting? Another touchdown. Overall, guys, Jerry had 11 catches for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. And again, I mean, he had a great game, right? He had a great game. Obviously, I was targeting him a ton, threw 2 picks trying to force feed to him as well, but he got open. That was versus all zone, though, because my opponent just was not running man. Now, I wonder if my opponent just doesn't run man, or if he saw that Jerry has route tech and didn't want to try him in man coverage, because I'm telling you guys right now, if you have this Jerry Rice versus man with route tech, he's going to carve it up. That's pretty much why this card is so overpowered right now, simply because he's able to do that, and the meta in the game is pretty much press man. And then Kuechly, 5 tackles and an interception, so overall, a very, very good gameplay. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on it, and of course hit that sub button down below. I'll see you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.